Hey there, garden lovers. Welcome back to Time for Gardening. If you're like me, you've probably looked at your tiny balcony or small patio and thought, I wish I had room for a real garden. Well, today we are throwing out the rulebook and going up. We're diving into 20 DIY vertical perennial walls that will turn your smallest outdoor spaces into massive blooming sanctuaries. And the best part? These are perennials, they're the gift that keeps on giving year after year. Make sure you stick around until the very end, because our number 20 idea is a complete game changer for anyone dealing with harsh, sunny walls. Let's grow. Imagine turning a blank exterior wall into a geometric masterpiece using nothing but wood and soil. By arranging hexagonal planters in a honeycomb pattern, you create a floating effect that adds depth and modern flair to any small patio. This structure serves as the perfect canvas for creeping phlox, which creates a dense, carpet-like bloom that softens the hard edges of the timber. Building on this visual foundation, the real magic happens when the flowers begin to spill over the sides. As the phlox matures, the individual hexagons blend into one continuous mosaic of color, making the entire wall appear as though it's breathing. It's an incredible way to maximize vertical space while keeping the ground clear for your favorite garden chair. If you want to bring your garden to life literally, then this hummingbird-focused design is for you. By utilizing a tall vertical trellis, we can layer plants like heuchera and trumpet honeysuckle to create a high-traffic destination for local pollinators. The bright red, tubular flowers act like a neon sign, inviting hummingbirds to feast at eye level right outside your window. Beyond the ecological benefits, this high-rise approach adds a vibrant pop of color that thrives in narrow side yards. Because these perennials are hardy and reliable, your vertical sanctuary will return year after year, growing more lush and attractive to wildlife with every passing season. For those who prefer a garden with a bit of mystery and edge, the Gothic Midnight Wall offers a sophisticated departure from traditional pastels. By focusing on dark-foliaged perennials like black mondo grass and obsidian coral bells, you create a moody, high-contrast display that looks stunning against a light-colored fence or brick wall. This dark palette doesn't just look dramatic, it provides a perfect backdrop for the subtle, bell-shaped flowers of the hellebores to truly shine. The result is a low-maintenance vertical space that feels like a piece of living art, proving that dark and moody can be just as lush as any sun-drenched meadow. Who says garden supports have to be boring? Using industrial copper pipes to create a custom frame adds a touch of steampunk elegance to your outdoor area. This sturdy structure allows you to hang terracotta pots at varying heights, creating a cascading effect that guides the eye upward and makes a small space feel much taller than it actually is. To complement the warm metallic tones of the copper, we've filled the pots with campanula, or bellflower. As the blue and purple blooms begin to trail downward, they create a soft, organic contrast against the rigid pipes, resulting in a DIY project that looks like a high-end designer installation. Most of us enjoy our gardens after work, which is why a moon garden vertical wall is such a brilliant choice for urban dwellers. By selecting white-blooming perennials like iberis and silver-foliaged artemisia, you create a space that literally glows under the moonlight. These light-colored plants reflect the dimmest light, making the garden visible and enchanting long after the sun has set. This evening-centric design becomes even more magical when the wind catches the silver leaves, creating a shimmering effect. It's the ultimate way to transform a small dark balcony into a luminous retreat where you can unwind and enjoy the cool night air in peace. If you're looking for a project that blurs the line between gardening and interior design, the living picture frame is a showstopper. By repurposing an ornate vintage frame as a shallow planter, you can grow a dense tapestry of hardy sedums and sempervivum. This living painting adds a sophisticated touch to a porch or deck wall, turning succulents into a focal point. While the frame provides the structure, the plants provide the ever-changing texture. Because these succulents are incredibly drought-tolerant and slow-growing, your living masterpiece will maintain its intricate patterns for months with minimal effort, making it the perfect DIY for busy gardeners. Gardening should be a full sensory experience, and the Scented Steps wall is designed to delight your nose as much as your eyes. This ladder-style structure features long planter boxes on every step, filled with aromatic heavy hitters like English lavender and creeping thyme. Every time you walk past or a light breeze blows, the air is filled with a calming herbal fragrance. This vertical arrangement does more than just smell great. It also makes harvesting a breeze. By keeping these fragrant perennials at various heights, you can easily snip a few sprigs of lavender for a sachet or thyme for your dinner, without ever having to bend over or kneel on the ground. For those tricky, shaded spots where most flowers refuse to grow, the Checkerboard fern wall offers a lush, green solution. By alternating different species of hardy ferns, like the silvery Japanese painted fern against deep green autumn ferns, you create a stunning geometric pattern. The variation in texture and color turns a dim corner into a vibrant, prehistoric-feeling oasis. As these ferns grow and unfurl their fronds, the checkerboard pattern becomes more organic and soft, creating a wall of movement and life. It's a low-maintenance way to bring a sense of forest floor serenity to an urban environment, proving that shade is an opportunity, not a limitation. A simple wooden lattice can be transformed into a vertical banquet for our winged friends. By combining climbing clematis with wall-mounted pockets of dwarf butterfly bush, you're providing nectar at multiple levels. This design maximizes your bloom per square foot ratio, ensuring that even the smallest patio can contribute to local conservation efforts. The beauty of this setup is the vertical interaction it creates. You get to watch butterflies dance from the ground level all the way to the top of the wall. It's a dynamic, colorful display that brings a sense of joy and movement to your backyard, making your garden a vital part of the local ecosystem. Why settle for one color when you can have them all? The rainbow ombre wall is a playful and vibrant way to organize your perennials, using a vertical gradient that shifts from fiery reds at the bottom to cool blues at the top. This intentional color blocking creates a high-energy look that can brighten up even the dullest concrete wall or wooden fence. To achieve this look, we've selected perennials with long-lasting blooms like dianthus and lithidora. By arranging them in horizontal bands of color, you create a visual flow that feels organized yet whimsical. A perfect project for gardeners who want to make a bold, artistic statement. In the world of vertical gardening, felt pocket systems are a game changer for creating that living wall look seen in high-end hotels. These lightweight, breathable pockets allow you to pack a huge variety of perennials into a single space, creating a dense jungle effect. We've chosen hostas and astilbes for this setup, as their broad leaves and feathery flowers thrive in the moisture-retaining felt. As the plants mature, the felt pockets completely disappear behind a wall of foliage, leaving you with a seamless vertical forest. This minimalist approach is perfect for modern apartments or minimalist patios where you want maximum greenery with a clean, contemporary finish. There is a certain charm to shabby chic decor that never goes out of style, and this reclaimed shutter project is a perfect example. By attaching small galvanized buckets to old wooden shutters, you create a rustic vertical display that feels like it belongs in a cozy cottage garden. It's a fantastic way to give new life to discarded materials while adding character to your outdoor space. Inside those buckets, Viola cornuta provides a cheerful burst of purple and yellow that peeks through the slats. The combination of weathered wood and delicate flowers creates a nostalgic farmhouse vibe that makes your tiny outdoor space feel incredibly welcoming and lived in. If your style leans more toward modern and architectural, the geometric slate wall is the perfect DIY project. By using dark slate tiles as a backdrop for sleek, black metal planters, you create a high-end look that emphasizes form and texture. This design is all about clean lines and sophisticated materials, making it ideal for contemporary urban homes. To keep the look minimalist, we've filled the planters with blue fescue grass. The spiky blue-toned blades provide a sharp contrast to the dark slate, creating a vertical garden that feels structured and intentional, a true testament to the less is more philosophy. Who says a vertical garden can't be delicious? The tea lover's wall uses reclaimed wood and simple mason jars to create a functional hanging herb garden. By focusing on perennials like chamomile, lemon balm, and mint, you ensure that you'll have a fresh supply of ingredients for your morning brew for years to come. This setup isn't just practical. The sight of clear glass jars filled with lush green herbs adds a warm kitchen garden feel to your balcony. It's a rewarding way to use vertical space, allowing you to harvest your favorite tea leaves just inches away from your outdoor seating area. Most people forget about their gardens in the winter, but a vertical wall can be beautiful all year round. By selecting perennials with evergreen foliage or vibrant winter berries, such as wintergreen and dwarf conifers, you can maintain a splash of color even when the rest of the world is gray. These hardy plants are the unsung heroes of the garden, providing structure when everything else has gone dormant. When the snow begins to fall, the textures of the conifers and the bright red berries create a picture-perfect winter scene right on your wall. It's a great reminder that gardening is a four-season hobby, and with the right plant choices, your vertical wall can be a source of joy even in the dead of winter. Maximize your garden's utility with a skyscraper that tastes as good as it looks. This tall vertical structure is packed with edible perennials like daylilies and chives, which offer beautiful blooms that can also be used to garnish your favorite dishes. It's the perfect blend of ornamental beauty and culinary functionality. The transition from garden to plate is seamless here. As you enjoy the visual height of the wall, you can also harvest fresh, organic flowers for a summer salad. This multi-purpose approach is the ultimate way to get the most out of a tiny outdoor space, proving that you don't need an acre of land to grow your own food. There is something inherently dramatic about a waterfall, and the curtain of gold wall replicates that feeling with plants. By using trailing creeping Jenny Lysimachia, you can create a literal wall of golden foliage that spills downward in a spectacular display. This fast-growing perennial is famous for its bright chartreuse color, which can light up even the darkest corners of a courtyard. As the stems grow longer, they overlap to create a solid sheet of gold that hides the planting structure entirely. It's a high-impact, low-effort way to add a sense of luxury and abundance to your vertical garden, making it look like a professional installation with very little maintenance. The humble shipping pallet is a DIY staple, but we're giving it a wild makeover. By turning a pallet on its side and filling it with perennial wildflowers and coreopsis, you can create a vertical meadow that feels natural and unforced. This project is affordable, sustainable, and perfect for gardeners who want to support local biodiversity. This rustic look is especially effective in small urban spaces where a touch of wild nature is often missing. Once established, these hardy wildflowers require very little water or attention, allowing you to enjoy a riot of color and a buzzing ecosystem right on your apartment balcony or small patio. For a truly futuristic look, we're moving away from wood and toward glass and steel. A contemporary mesh grid allows you to hang glass globes containing small perennial succulents or air plants. This floating garden feels light, airy, and incredibly modern, making it a great choice for those who want a garden that feels like a piece of high-tech art. The transparency of the glass globes allows you to see the entire plant, roots and all, which adds an extra layer of visual interest. It's a clean, mess-free way to bring greenery into your space, perfect for minimalist environments where you want to avoid the heavy look of traditional soil-based planters. Finally, we're looking to the mountains for inspiration with the Alpine rock wall. By stacking stones to create small crevices, we can simulate the natural environment where hardy alpine perennials like Saxifraga and Aubreyetta thrive. This rugged, naturalistic look adds a sense of timelessness and texture to your outdoor space, making a flat wall feel like a living cliffside. As the Aubreyetta begins to bloom and spill out of the rock cracks, it creates a stunning alpine melt effect with cascades of purple and blue flowers. This design is incredibly drought-tolerant and tough, making it the perfect choice for sunny, exposed walls where other plants might struggle to survive. And there you have it, 20 creative ways to maximize your blooms without sacrificing a single inch of floor space. From the modern slate aesthetic to the whimsical butterfly lattice, there is a vertical solution for every style and every USDA zone. Remember, the key to a successful vertical garden is choosing the right perennial for your light conditions and staying consistent with watering. If you found even one of these ideas inspiring, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to Time for Gardening, and drop a comment below telling me which of these designs you're going to try first. Until next time, keep gardening and keep growing. See you in the next one.